So our building and knowledge field techs just love these kinds of challenges to help builders make really good decisions on air barriers. And in this location, the poly is the primary air barrier. So we have poly caulking to wood, then the window will go in, they'll foam around the window, that'll create a really nice airtight barrier. Now, our field techs will like to remind the trade contractors the bead of caulking actually wants to be not in the gap between the pieces of wood, but actually on the surface of the stud, because really what we're looking for is clamping. So that's a good example. Look at the top as well, though. Look at the water-resistant barrier that's been wrapped to the inside to give us an air barrier to the outside. So in this location, it's poly, then transitioning through that bead of caulking to the water-resistant barrier that will then extend up to the third floor, a three-story house in this case. And then if we go back out further, another critical location is that stairway on an exterior wall. Notice how the framers have left a nice 1-inch air gap, maybe more than an inch. That's going to allow the poly, the insulation, the drywall to all get in behind here so that we don't have to worry about air leakage past the stairway. No interior walls to think of in this house, but we need to think about light switches and getting that airtight electrical box is one of those simple details. And again, back to the floor line, we see that poly connected to the water-resistant barrier that acts as our air barrier on the outside. Some really nice air barrier details, a few things to touch up in terms of place of caulks, but these little materials in place for clamping the air barrier to make sure we have that consistency. In this case, on the exterior walls, air barriers is our primary air barrier is in fact poly that's going to then be clamped by the drywall. Nice job.